Hi guys, happy Monday and welcome to our spring kickoff. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and that you got some PRV entered or brought in. Just a couple things. First of all, if you didn't fill in all your bars up until today, that's okay. All right, it's not going to come just like that. We're going to be teaching you things that are going to help you get it easier. And that's why I'm super excited to share with you a video from Jennifer Martins. I couldn't get a copy of it, so I'm totally live videoing it from my computer, but she has an amazing follow-up system. Okay. They are also doing the spring kickoff, Make More in March. So you will hear her refer to it. So it's exactly what she's talking about is the program that we are doing. Okay, so got your sheet. This woman is really quite amazing. She's been doing this for 11 years and she has an amazing follow-up system. Now, I'm sharing this video with you because many of you have been asking about follow-up and asking for tips and tricks, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not great at it. It is one of the things that I'm trying to work on. So what I can tell you that I'm doing on my end is trying to be consistent. I've heard of the 222 system before and I want to start implementing it. So I love what Jennifer's about to tell you. As well, what I find really helpful is another leader told me, just start, okay? If you don't have the systems yet, just start. So you're gonna watch it with me in a second. I've already watched it twice, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna watch it with you again in case anybody pops up with any questions or anything. I want us to be watching Jennifer Martins and listening to what she says, and I want us to try these follow-up methods. And you're gonna, after you hear her, we'll talk a little more because you're gonna love her, okay? Are you ready? I'm gonna flip you around. And there she is. It's like she's right here in the room with us. And here we go. Okay.
I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys about orders, a very simple system to keep track of orders, as well as a follow-up system that works really well with Scentsy. I have been a consultant for over 11 years, and this is really all you need. And if you just learn this very simple system, then you should have very big success with your business. So I have 3 folders, as you can see. I just have 3. You don't need to have a ton of space in an office or anything like that. You need 3 folders, and this is what you need. You need 1 folder, and this is orders to be placed. So for my business, we place an order every Friday at 7 o'clock, and all of my customers know this. We've been doing this for 11 plus years, every Friday at 7 o'clock. So as orders come in, they go into this first folder, which is to be ordered. Now, every time that somebody messages me and wants to place an order, I reply to them and I say, thank you so much for your Scentsy order. Would you like to reach out to 2 friends who might want to get in on this order with you? Which is the quickest way, the easiest way to multiply your orders. So instead of having 1 order, I typically get 3 instead of 1. So very simple system. You're going to put all your orders that you need to place in 1 folder. The second folder I have here, so on Friday after I've placed my order at 7 o'clock, the orders go into here. They go into these bundles. I don't want really anyone to see the names on my orders right now, but I have 2 bundles of orders. You can see I just keep them with a paper clip. And these are orders that have been placed, but I'm waiting for them to arrive. So with my business, I personally have all my orders delivered to me, where I sort the orders, I write my thank you cards, I separate them all into everybody's bags, and I hand deliver the box of pre-organized orders to my hostess. I did that because the first time I hosted a party for another company, I did not know, I was not hostess coached, but it was a whole order was delivered to me with all these product codes, and quite frankly, I don't know their product line, and it threw me for a loop that they delivered this order to me, and I was expected to sort it into my friends' orders. So just as a consultant, that is actually something I consider to be my responsibility. And so I sort everybody's orders and I deliver them to my host. Okay. The next envelope that I have, or the next folder I have, is orders that have been delivered. Okay. So that's the third one that I have. So those are the 3 folders that we have. Okay. From this order, this file here, the orders delivered, what I will do is 2 days after those orders have been delivered, I want to follow up on those and make sure that everybody's happy with what they got, that it's what they were expecting, that they like all of the fragrances that they got. I personally don't take testers to my parties, so people don't have the opportunity to smell 80 testers, because for my business, time is money, and I don't want to be sitting there all night while they smell 1,000 testers and can't make up their mind. So at most, I will take 9 testers with me to a party, and I let people know that, if you love fruity ones or citrus, just let me know and I will build you a bundle. And if you're not super crazy about any, I'm happy to swap them out. Now, I should say that I do use perpetual rewards when I have them to stock up on some wax, so I can very easily swap out wax for people if they're not crazy about what they get. That's just something I personally do. So I always follow up 2 days after the order has been delivered. I want to make sure they're happy with everything arrived, everything that they thought was going to be in their order is there, and I've already double checked it, so I know it's going to be fine. This call is a courtesy call. Okay, this is not to get future sales. I legitimately want to make sure that they're happy with their purchase. I'm the consultant. This is my job, okay, to follow up and make sure they're happy with their orders. Now, from there, from the 2-day mark, I'm going to let them know that I will be following up with them 2 weeks from now. And I want to make sure that they're happy with everything and the warmer is working fine and the wax is smelling good. So I tell them I'll be following up with them again in 2 weeks. This sets a precedent so they know to expect me to call. And it also puts it on me that I am doing my job. I told them I was going to call in 2 weeks. Now I actually have to make the call. So something that I picked up just at the dollar store, Dollarama in Canada, was this folder. It's like this accordion folder, okay? And so what this is great for, because there's 12 slots, you can put in 12 months. So after the 2-week call, the 2-week call is, again, just make sure your warmer is working properly, your bulb is working well, the wax that you're melting, you're remembering to change that wax. I am following up with them a second time, again, as a courtesy call, okay? This is not a sales call. This is a courtesy call that I'm making sure that they're happy with their products. At this time, I might mention to them, now that you've had a chance to try out the product, I'm just wondering, are you interested in hosting your own party? Or, you can say something along those lines. Or do you know anyone who might go, just said it was not connecting. I don't know if I'm still on here now. If somebody's online, I don't know if anyone's watching this, but if you can comment. Are you still hearing me? I think you are. Yeah, okay, I still see myself on the screen, so I think I'm okay. Anyways, so you can follow up and you can say, do you know anyone who might be interested in, okay, thank you. Anyone who might be interested in doing Scentsy with me. And they will automatically think of themselves first. That's just human nature. And you're basically asking for a referral. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can offer a referral incentive. So you could say one-on-one. So this is not in a public forum. This is one-on-one. As you're doing a follow-up call, you can say, if you find somebody who is interested in doing Scentsy with me and they join my team in the next 2 weeks, I will reward you with a bottle or a scent circle or whatever you can afford. Okay? So you are allowed to do that. Then you want to let them know, just so you know, I'm going to follow up. I follow up with all my customers 2 months later, because by then you should be running out of your wax, and I want to make sure that I can get you the best deal possible. So that's when you would move their orders into this kind of system. And so you would have, like, your next month would be April, May, June, July. So then if you told them that you're going to follow up in 2 months, you're going to move their order forms Right now we're in March, so you're going to put them in the May slot, and you're going to follow up with them in May. So I hope that makes sense for everybody. And of course, the May call is a sales call. So you've done 2 courtesy calls, and now you're doing a sales call. And at the sales call, when they place an order to refill their wax, then they go back into this system. Okay, so orders to be placed, pending arrival, delivered, and then you start the whole 222 system over again. Now, I do have some people who are concerned. They'll think, is that too much follow-up? And I'm here to tell you that it is not. If you are not following up with your customers and giving them amazing customer service, which is what this is, they will find another consultant. Okay, so if you were at World Tour in Calgary and you heard me, I said, if you don't ask people, I will. And that is true of orders. I place an order every Friday. I'm reliable. I do what I say, and I say what I do. And so people know to expect amazing customer service from me, and they're happy to refer their friends to me. So make sure that you are following up with your customers. If you're not, they're going to order from somebody else who is reliable, who is offering amazing customer service. So this was not originally what I was planning on talking about today. I was going to be talking about air purifiers, which I will talk about next week. But the reason I wanted to switch it to talk about follow-ups is that there are a few people who have not yet posted their progress. So I want to make sure you guys understand the reason for this group. This group is designed for those people who are willing to do the work. If you are not doing this program, then this is not the right group for you. Okay, so if you are falling behind, of course you can still catch up. We're only on the 4th day of this. You have the weekend to catch up, but if you're still needing help and you need to get caught up, what you need to do is you need to do these follow-up calls. So you need to be reaching out to people who placed orders with you, anyone who ordered in January, anyone who ordered in February, anyone who ordered even in December. They don't have the spring and summer fragrances yet. So if you're not offering them to them, they're going to be looking to buy those from somebody else. So make sure you keep your customers. Make sure your customers are ordering from you. This system, you guys, is so easy. It's only 3 follow-up orders a day. Like, I know that everybody, if you are in this group, you have more than 3 customers. If you don't, you need to do a launch party like Wednesday night. Get a launch party on your schedule and do a launch party on Wednesday night and show and share your starter kit. There's no reason that anyone in this group, if you're wanting to make more money, you have to have customers. So you need to do parties. If you don't have any parties on your schedule, you have to be your own host. I do challenge you, seriously, host a party on Wednesday night this week. Do a 30-minute show and share of your starter kit and collect orders for this new spring and summer catalog, because people are buying them. We want to make sure that they're buying them from you. So if you have any questions, please drop them below, and I will be sure to go through and check all the questions. Just wanted to explain to you what the order system is. Literally, I can take my business on the road. I can work from anywhere if I have these 3 folders, this, and an internet connection. Okay, so you don't need to have a fancy office. You don't have to say like, well, once I get my office set up, then I can do my follow-ups. No, your office is literally, could be in your car, it could be in a closet, it could be at your kitchen table. It doesn't matter. We just need to actually do the work required for follow-ups, and they will pay off. You could fill this whole sheet if you sat down and you worked at following up with enough people. So anyways, if you have questions, please drop them below. Otherwise, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday, my favorite day of the week, and I will chat with you later.
What do you think? She's pretty awesome, eh? Which is why there's no way I could have replicated that, because I don't have that system, but now we all do. And I'm super, super excited for that. I'm actually going to share this with everybody because I think this is a great follow-up system, not just the ones that are in our group. Okay? So, that's your Monday. We'll work on more for Tuesday. But I have some tips and stuff that I'm going to pop into the proper areas. But, doesn't that make you excited? Think about those people. That's what I challenge you to write out everybody you know that's purchased from you. Now, if you've been in it for years, that might be a huge list. But if you're newer, maybe it's not that big of a list, but start with them. Start with them. And I really, really like how it's not always salesy. The 222 method means that you are touching base with them and just checking in, right? So, and I can't tell you, I'm horrible for it. I am working on this, but I can't tell you how many times I get messages later and they tell me they didn't even get the delivery. And I go back and I'm like, what? It says it was delivered. And then I go back in and find out there was a problem with the address and they send it back, or, you know, things like that. So we really, really do need to focus on making sure we are doing these courtesy calls, texts, emails, whatever you need to do. But I do know from previous experience that calls are the best. I hate the phone, but I know in this instance, this is when it's needed. But however, whatever works for you, it's your business, right? You can do it the way you want to do it. But I love the part about making sure that we're being consistent and reliable, because I do have people who still order from me and they know I'm a mess and they know that I am scattered, and I want to change that, because if they're loyal to me with my scattered mess, can you imagine how loyal they'll be to me when I'm actually taking care of them properly? Not that I'm not taking care of them. I do give them lots of goodies, but I want to make sure that I'm taking care of them effectively. And I'm working on my time management for that. So that's it for today. 6:30, yeah, it's definitely it for today. I've got some deliveries to do that I promised I'd be out to do. And we'll get back into it tomorrow. But have a great Monday. Enjoy that video. Let me know what you think, because I think she's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be looking her up to look for more videos. Okay? Have a great day. How do I end this?